Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this video from Msgr Bill.
Good day. It's good to be back with you in this particular method. Today, our Sunday, I should say, the gospel has Jesus going to his hometown. And most of us, sometimes if we have success and you go home, it's not always with the family. You're not such a big shot because you're just whatever. And a little bit of that happened with Jesus. People thought he was really great when he was talking in the synagogue on Shabbat, and his wisdom, and they liked that. But he said he couldn't do any of the great deeds that he did in other places because of their lack of faith. They got perhaps too casual with Jesus. We don't really know exactly why, but Jesus, he couldn't do many great deeds for their lack of faith. And I think sometimes a lot of our difficulties and reactions of life is that we don't have the faith we ought to have. You're going to be seeing this on Friday, which is the feast of St. Maria Goretti. And I keep a wonderful little icon and relic here on my desk, just to remind me. And you've heard me say many, many times not to underestimate our children. Sometimes we baby them too much. And the story of Maria Goretti is absolutely magnificent. And you'll see a link into that particular video, about a 20-minute video, and it's also going to be in the bulletin. But this little girl, 11 years old, almost 12, was sexually assaulted by Alessandro, and it was just he put his knife into her body that would actually broke the bones in her back. And so it was just terrible. And what isn't known is that, her Assumpta, her mother, had 5 other children. And because there was no husband, she couldn't take care of the children, she had to take the other 5 children and let them be adopted by somebody else. And she didn't even get to go to Maria's funeral because it was the last day that she would have her children before they were taken for adoption. But what a story of a whole family. It's not Maria, but this whole family is just devastated by what happened. And 27 years later, her killer, Alessandro, found Assumpta, she was still alive, and asked for forgiveness. And the mother said, well, God has forgiven you. My daughter has forgiven you. I will forgive you as well. And then they went to Mass, Christmas Eve, and received communion together. What the grace of God. And we see these examples all over the place. So maybe look at that story of Maria and other saints and the faith that they had, and imitate their faith. It's not we just are going to have a much better life if we do that. So as we celebrate this wonderful Sunday, and Jesus said it was a lack of faith. Let's this community be filled with faith and not be afraid, and to walk through our lives with whatever is going around us. See, we're going to walk in faith, not by sight, but by faith. That is what St. Paul told us to do. And may God bless you, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.